Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Case Carpenter, a proud member of Mambo number 5. It's been an interesting and challenging stormy week with a number of highs and lows, but we've learned a lot about our group dynamics as well as the Hackman model and how to use it as a tool for improvement. We've been applying the do, reflect, apply approach to managing groups and teams. And most importantly, we've set the foundational processes needed for our group's future successes. In this presentation, we will walk through the performance throughout the week and cover our future plan to develop into a top performing team.
After a great orientation experience, we dove right into Hurricane.
Time's running out!
Time is running out! Time is running out! Oh, time is running out!
As the reading, Creating High Performance Team illustrates, we were a pseudo team and squarely in the forming stage. The most important inputs were the limited time, a lack of medical knowledge, and the pressure of the situation. We struggled with poor time management and did not challenge each other's assumptions. There was no process, and we lacked baseline knowledge of each other's relative assets, overlooking a glaring weakness that no one had sound medical knowledge of diabetics. We also identified a strongly competitive intergroup and intergroup dynamic in which many team members desired to establish early leadership positions. The process failures in Hurricane were significant, a negative 10.2 synergy score, but the group members felt that the egalitarian structure, combined with our heterogeneous team, allowed for a creative process similar to the Orpheus organizational model that was beneficial to pushing individual and team growth.
Okay guys, I think we should plan on how to build a Lego man.
Alright, great. I'm gonna do it my way.
Grace, don't worry about it. I got it. You just relax. For the Lego Man project, the storming stage had taken full effect. At first, our team had no established process for organizing ourselves. And although we managed to divide labor, albeit not optimally, as 80% of Duke's MBA students did, we were not coordinated and passing the ball. We played like Cristiano Ronaldo, focusing on scoring the goal all on our own without passing and taking full ownership and pride of it, without regards to our team members. In the reading material on IDEO's culture of helping, it is noted that individuals in social groups experience conflicting impulses. They may be inclined to compete, they may also take pride in going it alone, or be distrustful of others. This happened in our team's experience on the Lego Man project.
Hey, wait, you guys are overlapping.
However, we do have to give credit to ourselves on having project managers who use, for example, an inventory management system that helped catch mistakes during the planning stage instead of the execution stage, which helped us complete the Lego Man in the end.
Out of Lego Man discouraging performance with a poorer sense of group cohesion, we all approached Tanagram with apprehension. Interestingly, 4 of the 5 assigned workers in the Tanagram exercise were identified as directors according to their inside discovery personal profiles, and the managers were all from the other side of the wheel. Managers assigned defined roles to the workers so that they could perform as a unit, and despite the workers' natural personality type, team members played their roles and executed the task orderly and effectively. The team performed as a manager-led work team in the planning phase and moved into a self-managing work team when the building phase began, when the manager designated a coordinator who monitored and managed the performance processes. While our managers produced clear instructions for the builders, the team struggled with a lack of communication between the managers and the workers.
Guys, we got a message from the workers.
Message from the workers? We'll deal with it later.
The 3 managers became so absorbed in their work that they developed a tunnel vision, as described in the Creating High-Performing Teams paper, losing sight of the big picture and undervaluing the importance of communicating with the workers.
You guys agree? All right, let's get to it.
After productive discussions and agreement outlined in the team's foundations document, the team morale rebounded, and we were excited for the opportunity and challenge presented us. In the face of obstacle that taking the bulk presented, the team's first thought was to use the newly created norms and decision process. We selected project managers and organized discussion in an orderly manner. We had made a significant process gains by becoming more active listeners, following the recommendations and models outlined in the James Coulson paper, active listening. No one was interrupted, but time again showed itself to be a major challenge.
As you may have noticed, over the past 2 weeks, Mambo number 5 has experienced the forming, storming, and norming stages of team development, as laid out in Caproni's management skills for everyday life. We established only a one-dimensional early trust during orientation, likely driven by our membership in the highly reputable MBA program here at Yale SOM. Though the early cognitive trust showed promising beginnings, it was followed by low performance and time management issues, resulting in declining cognitive trust, just as hypothesized by Weber. These challenges brought us into the storming stage. Team members became increasingly disillusioned as conflicts started to arise, reaching rock bottom in Lego Man, where team members resisted each other, questioned abilities, and formed sub-alliances between the planners and the builders. This experience risked sending us into a self-fueling spiral, where decreases in team morale plummeted even as our performance leveled. After a lot of long faces and much reflection, we can attest to the saying that what doesn't kill you, even if it almost kills you, really does make you stronger. We averted the spiral and came to the norming stage, where we established team foundations for working together, increasing team morale and our collective optimism. In fact, team cohesion was getting so strong that during Star Power, an individual competition, our team rallied behind one lucky team member, me, to help me win a fantastic Yale mug. As long as we're careful to avoid the pitfall of over-managing and under-delivering, Mambo number 5 is on its way to the performing stage.
Looking back, it is clear to us that in the first part of the week, our team failed to establish group structure or group process. As a result, we failed to achieve synergy. We would have designed a commonly agreed process to boost efficiency, to eliminate process losses, and to strive for generating process gains. Further, we now understand that establishing a social contract can reinforce positive behaviors while helping the team to overcome dysfunctional ones. We would have established our team foundations paper earlier so that our team could operate under common understanding. In several of the week's activities, we failed to assign roles, which would have helped our team reach our objectives more efficiently. If we could redo Lego Man, given the nature of the activity where team efficiency was the priority, we would establish a rigid hierarchy at the outset, with the team leader delegating explicit tasks to the others, including building redundancies for quality control. Had we assigned roles more clearly and given one team member quality control responsibilities, we would have completed the project far more quickly.
Establishing a project manager who decides what direction our team should go will be crucial for us moving forward. As we learned this week in class, there's no one single group structure for a high-performing team. It depends very much on the nature of the activity and how it relates to individual and environmental inputs. Therefore, we think it's best to identify a project manager for each project to ensure that our agreed-upon process is followed, establishing structure when necessary, but also leaving room for flexibility depending on project priorities. With this structure, we intend to accomplish the following. First, ensure we follow our process deliberately. We learned from IDEO that their success comes down to the reinforcement of norms with formal processes and goals. We'll decide on a strategy to tackle our work at the onset of a project, and the project manager will check in with the team to ensure that we're adhering to our team foundation guidelines while sticking to the overall strategy of the project as well. Second, set and follow timed milestones. To improve our performance as it relates to time management, we'll structure the use of time for each project and have checkpoints along the way to ensure goal-oriented project completion. Following the 50% rule, halfway through each project, we'll do a strategy check. The project manager for each project will have ownership of the above 2 points. Both points are easily measurable and will have a significant impact on how we're able to tackle group-based coursework. In order to collectively measure our performance across the course of the year, we've set up a metric system as a mostly objective check on how we're doing. Using a simple binary system, the team will individually rate the group. We'll rate each other on communication, human capital and time management, quality control, and outcome. The outcome of these ratings will be used to guide our group reflections, which will take place for each project once we receive results on performance. Our team is outstanding individual team members that bring a lot to the table as inputs to different group projects. By enforcing the above, we'll be able to maximize outputs, such as increasing group productivity and efficiency at the same time.
Mambo number 5 is still learning and growing, and while we strive for perfection, we understand that no team is perfect. But after this week, with our aligned goals of growing individually and succeeding as a team, as well as our unanimous commitment to doing, reflecting, and applying, we think that we're well on our way to becoming a high-performing team.